Hey, Ultra family, Justin Too here, your host today of the Ultra Cycling Show. Thanks for joining us for another sprint round race report. This is with Bharat Pannu, who won first place in the self-supported category of this year's Ultra Spice Race in India. It's 1,200 kilometers, so we're going to learn a lot. It was a grand adventure, I'm sure. Thanks for joining me on the show today again, and well done, Bharat.
Hey Justin, nice to be here.
Yeah, well done. I'm sure it was a grueling race. You did very well, first place in the self-supported category. So looking forward to getting started here with the sprint round race report. It's a fun series of interesting questions where you'll be challenged to answer each of them within a set time limit, ranging from 15 seconds to 60 seconds. And don't worry, Bharat, you won't be disqualified for going over time. So let's have fun and let's get rolling with your very first question. All right. Who are you in a nutshell? Name, age, location, and occupation.
I'm Bharat Pannu. I'm 37 years of age. I'm based in Bangalore, which is a city in South India, and I'm employed with Indian Army.
All right, perfect. Describe the event with just one word.
It is the longest event which India is hosting at present.
That's cool. So that gives us some context into the challenge that it was. All right. Why did you choose this event?
I've been participating in this event since its first edition, and this was the fifth edition. In all these five editions, I had participated. I had always won a podium in this event, and four times I'm the winner. So I'm just addicted to this event. It is a good event. I love it.
That's cool. Awesome. Okay, perfect. How did you feel on a scale of 1 to 10, 10 being great?
It's 10, just awesome.
Hmm.
I've seen how the race has been growing in the coming years, and it's like I've personally connected to this event. That's how I like it and I love it.
Oh, that's awesome. All right. What was your goal versus your result?
I had it. I'll tell you the first about brief about the format. It was a 1,200 kilometer race in a self-supported format in which there were two stages. The first stage of 600 and second stage of 600, in which in between those there was a compulsory rest break. My goal was to finish 20 each stage in 28 hours, and I finished them in 30 hours plus. So it was a plus of about 4 hours in the overall segment.
Wow, great. Good work. How much time did you spend off the saddle in this race?
So the total obstacle time was about 2 hours and 40 minutes for the complete 61 hours of my race time.
Wow, not bad. That's excellent. Great job there. Okay, describe the course.
So the race starts from Goa. It is the Bogmalu beach. It is the picnic holiday destination in India. From there, for about 200 kilometers, it is along the coast. Then we enter into the mainland, which is the Deccan Plateau, and we enter into the. It starts with a very good climb of Jog Falls. After that, we have got a rolling terrain for about 300 odd kilometers, and we reach the Madikeri. Madikeri is the point which is the stop, which is the turnaround point. We get a compulsory rest break there. Then we turn around on the same, trace back the same route back to Goa.
Very cool. Yeah, sounds like a lot of fun. All right, what time did you start?
The race started at 8 a.m. on 6th of February.
All right, so a nice early start there for you guys. Okay, what was your average power and your max power?
Uh, as it was a self-supported race, I wanted to keep my bike as light as possible. So I was not carrying my power meter along and the bare minimum weight penalty on my bike. So I don't have any average numbers of my power or the max numbers.
Hmm, Very interesting. Yeah, fascinating. All right, how about your average speed, your max speed?
The max speed was about 62 kilometers per hour, uh, obviously on a downhill, and my average speed was about 19.5 kilometers per hour for the complete like overall average.
Wow, that's terrific. Fantastic. Okay, what was your average cadence and your max cadence?
The average cadence was about 65 RPM, and the max cadence was about 110 RPM.
All right, pretty fast. Okay, how about your average heart rate and your max heart rate? Were you wearing a heart rate monitor?
Yes, I was carrying a heart rate monitor. The average heart rate was about 115 beats per minute, and the max heart rate went as high as 185 beats per minute.
All right, cool. Yeah, definitely tracking the right metrics there. How many calories did you burn and how many did you eat, would you estimate?
Uh, I was not keeping any count of the calories which I was taking in, and the calories which my Strava shows, I just don't remember it as of now. But no account of calories, like whatever I had eaten, I was just not keeping any track of it.
Okay. So all your experience paid off and you were able to gauge that just fine. Of course, you made it to the end in first place. How many toilet breaks did you end up taking?
There were two pee breaks, one while going and one while returning back. So, no, sorry. There were three pee breaks while going and four pee breaks while I was coming back. That's it.
All right. How many sleep breaks did you take on this? Any?
Uh, while going in the onward journey, I had taken a sleep break or brief sleep break of about 10 to 12 minutes. It was a power nap, and I was again rolling. Uh, During the return leg, I didn't take any sleep break.
Okay. How did your speed power profile look through the event?
Um, I I was maintaining a constant speed throughout the terrain, or whether it be the plains. I was just not pushing anywhere in the initial part or in the later part. I was maintaining a constant pace, and that paid me throughout the event. I was not fatigued enough so that I can't push, or I was not fatigued enough so that I'm feeling sleepy. I was awake. I was in my senses, and I just kept rolling. I just went with the flow.
Yeah, that's great. Nice rhythm. Okay. Which bicycle did you use for this event?
I used a Scott Foil 20 for this event.
Okay, cool. Okay. Now, how about your gearing? What did you use there?
Uh, I was having a 5034 front chainring, and I was having a 11 speed cassette behind.
All right. Okay. So pretty standard. Okay. What size tire and tire pressure were you using?
I was using a 28 tire, and the tire pressure was about 105 psi.
Hmm. Okay. Very good. How many sets of clothing did you end up using on this Bharat?
One set of clothing while for the onward journey, and I freshened up at the turnaround point, and one set of clothing, another set of clothing while on the return journey.
Glad you were able to get comfortable. What was your overall race strategy here?
Uh, so, in few words, if I want to say what was my strategy, it was that I wanted to minimize my off saddle time, and that paid me well. While going, my overall off saddle time was 57 minutes out of the total ride time of 30 hours 22 minutes. So that was quite good. And which included a 10 to 12 minutes of sleep break as well. And do, and same was the strategy while return journey. My off saddle time was just limited to 1 hour 30 minutes, so that paid me well. And other than that, my aim was to carry the maximum amount of nutrition possible on the bike, so that I'm not taking breaks to get fetch the nutrition from the shops. And I was carrying four water bottles of 700 ml each, so that I have to take minimum hydration breaks.
Oh, excellent. You dialed in, Bharat. Well done. Okay, what did you use for nutrition? You kind of mentioned already the snacks, food, hydration.
Um, for nutrition, I was using carbohydrate premix. I was mixing that in the my water bottle, one of the water bottle. I was making it concentrated so that it lasts long for me. Other than that, I was having dry dry fruits with me. I was having chocolates. I was other than this, I was like peanuts, jaggery. So all these things combined, I was just able to make out, go through it. Or other than that, I was carrying fruits. The fruits included especially bananas, which I was having on at an average of one banana per 2 hours.
Wow. So you had a bunch of bananas hanging off of your bicycle or something.
Yes,
Okay, who was your support crew in this? I guess none, right? Because you were self-supported?
yes, you got it right. There was no one.
Wow, amazing. For such a long distance, that's incredible. Okay, what was the most difficult segment of this course for you?
Um, the most difficult segment was the time when I was climbing in the middle of the race. There's a climb before a place known as Chikmagalur. The temperatures were down to 6 degrees to 7 degrees Celsius. It was very cold out there, and with the climb, I was not prepared for such a cold weather, and I was facing. It was really difficult for me to just maneuver that part.
Hmm. Well done. Of course, you made it with a great result. Okay, how about the most boring segment or time during this event for you?
During yes, this the answer will be common for all the races. During the return journey, as soon as we start the return journey, we descend and we get into a segment which is about 90 kilometers long. It is rolling, but the roads are not that good and it's not that much charming. We don't have any landmarks to set our milestones,
Hmm.
and so it is just completely 90 kilometers long stretch without any landmarks. So that was the most boring segment. We just had to finish that and just again start racing.
Yeah, that's stretches like that. Okay, how about the most enjoyable segment?
That is the last 200 kilometers on the return leg when it is along the coast. So there's a place known as Hunavar. As soon as we reach Hunavar, it is the last stretch of about 190 kilometers, which is along the coast. That is very beautiful as well as scenic. And sometimes we get tailwinds also. So that adds up to the charm.
Oh, nice. Got tailwind to the finish. Can't beat that. All right. What kept you motivated during this event, especially since you're self-supported?
So, as I've told before that this was my fifth, I was participating in this event for the fifth time, and I have won four. I have won this event for 4 times. So, getting to the top position was keeping me motivated throughout the event. As soon as the race started, I was just keeping cool that it is a long event. I just have to maintain, hold my horses and just keep moving on. So that helped me throughout, and I just finished it on the top position by lead of about 3 hours from the second position, second one, second guy.
Wow, amazing. Great work. That's an impressive result. Okay, were there any unexpected situations during this event for you?
Mm, I don't think there was some any unexpected situations. As I told earlier, that the cold was unusually, it was more chilling. So I was not prepared for that. That took toll of on me. That cold took toll on me, but it was okay. I was just able to go through it because there was no time, there was no possibility that I can take rest or just avoid that part at that point of time. So there was no option with me. I just kept going and we sailed through.
Mm, well done. Okay, how did you train this event specifically?
So I had. Prior to this event, I had attempted two Guinness Book of World Record in the month of October, and I trained well for that event. So there was just a brief period of about 2 months. So my training, which I had done for those Guinness record events, paid me well for this event as well. I just had to carry that momentum after those big events, and in these 2 months of November, December, and January, I was doing long rides on the weekends and just trying to maintain that same rhythm and that same momentum which I was carrying before.
Mm. Yeah, and of course, we do have a full segment with you for those who are interested to learn more about you as a cyclist and also your world records. All right. What lessons did you learn from this event? Anything you'd change for next time?
Mm, the competition in this event is increasing in every edition. So I was on my toes for this complete 1200 kilometers. I wanted to increase the difference between the first and second position, but it was getting difficult at times. So I need to just not take it lightly anymore. People are just getting hooked onto this event, and the competition is increasing day by day. So that is the learning from this event.
Oh, yeah, I could imagine there'll be some more international athletes coming to also participate in the next editions. So look forward to seeing all of that race action. Okay, how long did it take you to recover? Any injuries to report?
No injuries, and just now it's like about 3 weeks from that event, and I'm taking a break from my training. Almost I've recovered from that event. Uh, I'm well to do, and just taking a break for a few more weeks before I start training for my next event.
Oh, all right. Very busy with your racing, Bharat. Well done. Glad you're able to take a little bit of a break. Okay, will you do it again? You've done it 5 times already.
Yes, I'll do it again for sure. There's no option with me. I'm just addicted to this race.
That's so cool. Okay, what tips do you have for others who are interested in also participating in the next edition?
So anybody who is preparing or thinking of participating in this event, it seems that it's tough, but people are just not aware that how tough it can be. There are many factors which make this event tough. There's good amount of climbing. It has got the maximum amount of climbing any race which can offer in India. So that is one point. The temperatures vary a lot. It is very hot and humid in daytime, and it is very cold at night times. So you have to be prepared for that. Other than that, race strategy is very important. It's not a small race. You just can't push for the initial 200 kilometers or 300 kilometers, and then that initial push is you have to pay in afterwards in the race. So take it cool from the initial kilometer as you start, and just go with the flow. Take it in the rhythm.
Yeah, those are some sharing that, Bharat. Okay, what's your next?
Um, that's a secret right now.
Cool. All right, we'll
I'm
stay
not
tuned.
exposing it right now because that event I'm doing on my own. I'll be making it public as soon as we finalize the dates and the complete uh, dates and the team as well.
Yeah, that's exciting. We'll look forward to learning all about that. Okay, anything else that you'd like to share for the Ultra Spice race and your participation?
There's a fun race. We party before the race starts. We party after the race finishes. It's in the
Nice.
awesome location of Bogmalo Beach.
Mm.
It's the holiday destination. So that gives me another one good reason to go for this race each year. I get to holidays, and other than that, it is a challenging event. You get to know your limits, and that's what I like about this race.
Yeah, sounds like fun. Holiday with some ultra racing. Can't beat that. Well, Bharat, it's been a lot of fun catching up with you and hearing about your participation. Thanks for sharing your insights and your experiences with us. Can't wait to have you back on the show, perhaps for your next top secret event that we're going to hear about soon. Take care and tailwinds for your training. Glad you can enjoy some rest. Thanks again. Talk again
Thanks,
soon.
Christian. Nice talking to you.